Welcome everyone to another edition of Harry Sky Riddley's video blog. I'm Harry Sky. Now, for some of you wondering, my desktop, the base of my desk, the one that I usually use, the big desk, broke. So I made a makeshift desk by putting it on my dresser as a base. It might be a little lower than it used to, but it still works. Now, as you can see, I got a window out here I can look out to the little building. Sometimes I'll see a doe or three, just walking by. And I want to tell you a story. Now, yesterday, Chloe got mad. I still got to put in one dresser drawer. Chloe got mad yesterday and called me all sorts of names. Bastard, bastard with badge, bastard with vagina, bastard with fake tits, you name it. I just got getting attacked. Now I'm more pants today because, it's interesting, And now, let me tell you a story. Chloe basically got angry and was like, well, if you want any mice back, you're going to have to give me a whole bunch of yours. Well, let me put it this way. Every time I take a picture of hers, I'm supposed to give her half a freaking tin of my gift. Now, I've made some arrangements to go to town several days this coming month. Layaway, etc., etc. Yes, my models and blueprints are up there at the Enterprise, and up here, Anyways, so I was called every name under the sun, and it kind of upset me to no end, no end. Now, one of the things I want to talk to you about today is she got angry because, she didn't tell me what game she wanted, and I went ahead and got one of these. Now, I know TJ is going to be like, badass. The Super Boy S, the Super NES. Also picked up, complete, without box, of course, Super Metroid, which I'm going to be playing on it. I got some new Switch games. Knights of Azure 2. I Am Setsuna, I wanted that. And Ys 8, the Adventures Edition. Now, I also got some other games, too, for it. I got Trials of Cold Steel, Legend of Heroes, Trials of Cold Steel 1 and 2 for the Vita, as well as, Ys 8 for the Vita, as well as some other games as well. Some of the games I got is the Mario and Luigi games, Dragon Quest IX, the first Etrian Odyssey, remade, and Harvest Moon, The Lost Valley. Those are just some of the games I got. I got a few more too somewhere. Welcome to the island. You're gonna hear more of that. That is one of our lovely ferry boats. Now somewhere around here is the other game. PS4 Genesis Classic 50 games. This one's PS3 Genesis Classic 40 games. Knights of Azure 1 and 2 for PS4. And then I got, what was the other game I got? I got two games coming, Lost Spheres for Switch and for PS4. I also got, some other Switch games coming as well as, what was the other game? Anyways, I got a boatload of games. Anyways, I'm really happy to report that it's really cool, Anyway, she got mad because the games came in and she never gave me her list. She was like, and it's like. So anyway, the story for you all. Last night I'm still trying to clear this corner up, and there's a chair right here with a comforter. I gotta put it together, I decided my workstation comes first. I can clear this up in the next month. So this is my room, I live in the living room. But anyways, so she turns around, gets very bitchy with me, and she says, no, can't do this, can't do that. And I said, hey, why are you doing this? Because I can't. Well, I said, maybe it's your borderline acting up. And she says, it's autism. All these motherfuckers doctors misdiagnosed me as autism. I was like, okay. So, anyway, basically, I want to share that with you all. It kind of irritated the hell out of me getting Chloe's fight. She's like, it's autism. Now, some of you are wondering about the Superboy. Now, I know TJ is wondering. Some of the games that haven't been remade is games that I want to play on the road. As long as the battery's holding up, I'm just going to crack-a-lack-a-lack and play them, So, anyway, I got angry, I got things I got to get done, but, yeah, she got angry this morning, she got angry, and, yesterday she got angry, called me names, and then left. And decided to go to the beach. And she comes back and goes, the beach is a long time, I'll take you one day. Oh yeah, well, it was the other day, talking about my birthday. I was supposed to get some money from family. And she's like, no, you can't spend it on this, you can't spend it on that. You gotta give me a coffee, you gotta take me to lunch, you gotta take me to dinner. Well, I decided, the money isn't here yet, so I got plenty of time to think. Now, I'm going to town at the end of the month. Today's the 11th, as you know. And so, one of the things I'm going to be doing is leaving Space Dock and taking the Starship to another area to work out everything, I finally called, for some of you wondering. The internet's down. I don't know if it's down today, but anyway, apparently when the island goes out, it goes out. Usually it's an underwater cable or someone on the Anacortes side, damages it. So, but anyways, so basically, what I said, she turned around and snip, snip, snip. And so today, she gets up to, I'm taking a bath first. It's always her. She doesn't just say, do you want to take one first? Instead, it's like, gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta do this, yada, yada, yada. In the meantime, I don't know. So I got it done, and I'm just like, okay, we can do this. And yeah, she's like, ain't there, yeah, BBC, and it's like, yells at me over, and then she's like, I'm going to the library, I need to go to the library, I need to go to the library. So I go with her. We're going to the library. Damn. So I was just looking, another piece of my desk is coming off on the bottom there, it's peeling out thanks to freaking movers. The movers are idiots. And they decided they wanted to load this up on a handcart instead. The screws broke and everything else broke with it. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, you can fix it there. Someone says it's not salvageable, so I just put this on my, on the, Well, the other piece shattered in like 6 pieces, so it's like, what's the point? So I made the base, and I figure maybe I'll dab a little super glue or something on wood and let it seal itself up, I'm going to move some wood glue eventually, but anyway, so today, the whole thing about I'm taking a bath, and then she leaves. Come back, and he goes, oh yeah, we're going to the harbor again. Yeah, you walk down, and you go down the harbor, and you see all the yachts and the boats and the ferries. And I'm like, I take a bath pretty quick, I get in there, I do my job, I get out. And anyways, what happened was, she was angry. Again, and then I said, hey, can you come here? She goes, no, I'm not coming here. So I said, fine. So she finally comes out, she says, what is it? All angry, and I said, the refrigerator's broken. She goes, opens it up, takes some water, and it was warm. She opens up, she says, our TV dinners are defrosting. I said, stick them in the freezer. Oh, well, So I opened up the chest freezer and I plunked him in there and closed it. TJ, Lexi, Gabby, you all realize that you use the freezer as a backup. So I threw in the mayonnaise and everything else. We just have some water, and she's like, "Well, what do we do about the water?" Well, we can put the water in the freezer, let it cool, and put it out, and we can use the freezer as a, whatever. But she's just like, you know. So let me tell you what's going on. Now, for some of you wondering what happened, when it comes to her, basically, for TJ and the rest, we won't go into details, but apparently law enforcement in Moses Lake wanted us out. They didn't give two shits. They're just like, you two are weird, get the F out of here. So basically, one day they basically Chloe was having a breakdown and they wanted to commit her, and she's like, no, and walked out, just like me. And they decided, to come to me and say, as soon as you can, get out of here. We don't want to come every day freaking trying to take care of a mentally ill person who, makes threats against, this or that or the other, so basically, the police just said, leave, and so, and, you got the neighbors and you got the manager and you got all these people that just like Rita's being used and abused. And so the police are like, just get out of here. Go get used and abused somewhere else, So we don't want to deal with it. And, here. So all of a sudden, I had to pack up and go, So I packed up and went. And that's one reason, and a lot of people say, oh, well, the thing is when it comes to Chloe, a lot of people say, well, Chloe's using and abusing everyone. Well, in my opinion, she knows how to play the system to get out. Oh, I'm autistic. Oh, I'm autistic. Well, some of you are wondering, somewhere there's a drawer, and in it's got the exhibit, the Social Security exhibit file. Now, I was talking to a lady, she's like, well, it's hard to get on, and we found out the mental health here sucks, basically. I mean, they literally like, what disability can I do for you when she's preparing for work? And so I was like, well, fuck you, Plus, there's other issues that's, complicated. So, here's how it works. So, with me, that's going to cost me about $20 of travel, not including food, by the way, to get on the ferry and go to Anacortes. Just to get down to the welfare office, just to get down to the Social Security office, just to get down to the Walmart. It's going to take 3 trips. Because I don't want to miss the ferry, and unless I want to basically go all the way to Burlington or, Burlington or, Bellingham, which is close to the Canadian border. I mean, that means I'm going to have to take a multiple trips, so, So one of the nights that I had worth a lot of money a hubby gave me, basically has been sold. I just got to wait for payment. And that is going to get me a new phone. I'm not talking one of those little shorty government phones. I'm talking one of those big ass motherfucker phones that, I hope it doesn't get broken. So, well, yeah, I've been looking at phones. I got to get a printer because I have no clue where to go. The one neighbor said she'd give me a map, and I just need to get the internet. I might just write it down on paper anyways, and they'll, to the depot, and then if I can, and I have time, I might just take the bus. The problem with it is, with traffic, once you get off the ferry, which is like an hour 20 minutes, you still got an hour and 40 minutes or more just to get to your destination, and And then that's just one light. So you're looking at 6 hours. So you got to do 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours. That means it's 6 hours every time you're going out. So, um, but anyways, everyone's been very polite, nice, here. I love this community. The retirement community is what I call it because frankly I'm not going to be moving. And let me just say, for the record, if you guys didn't know, I had the filing cabinet slammed down on my feet, and that is a big filing cabinet. So anyways, I gotta go through that filing cabinet again and do a spring cleaning. I got a box somewhere with garbage I gotta go dump. Um, I got boxes to break down, and I got other things. It's complicated because our little storage shed outside the door is completely full of boxes. You got access to the just the boxes. And then I got a couple large boxes. And that's complicated. I mean, my other desktop should be around somewhere. But anyway. So I'm waiting to get the phone turned on, so the internet turned on, so I can actually use the phone through the computer without making phone calls. At the library. We tried calling the repairman on the refrigerator. It was actually blowing hot air, and they were like, I was like, "We're gonna go hungry." No, just throw them into the chest freezer and let them refreeze. I mean, you're going to be baking at 350. If there is any bacteria, which shouldn't be, they'll be freaking fine. I mean, we've had a chest freezer. I've had a chest freezer for 13 years, and the damn thing's solid as a tank. I mean, we moved it all the way up downstairs on a hand cart with no trouble. It fell on my foot a couple times, and ouch. I mean, my body's healing slowly from all the bruises I got from moving. And so, but yeah, I was supposed to go down to the mercantile shop downtown and pick up some supplies, some more dip, but where to go, it's like, if I take a pinch of cigarette tobacco like this, I'm willing to give her half a can of mine. And I'm the one that buys everything. I mean, that's the other thing, I mean, we got a 2-bedroom, alright? I found out I qualify by myself for the 2-bedroom, so, Chloe's mom, if you're sitting here, but Chloe's mom has her opinion because Chloe doesn't contribute to anything when it comes to, anything, She doesn't contribute to electric bill when she's going to go through the roof. She's not contributing to anything. I mean, it's just, well, I'm going to use all my money for a cell phone. You see, hold on a sec. No, Moppy. No. Knock it off. Down. So, anyways, this is the other game I want to get into tonight, Octopath Traveler, and I got Luminous Arc 2, which I need to get Luminous Arc 1. But yeah, anyways, like I said, basically, we moved, and another thing that a lot of people are seeing Chloe's true colors here. She's like, "What about my surgery? What about my my surgery? Am I going to get my surgery? Am I going to get this? And I've arranged everything. The problem is travel. I mean, I can't just plunk down $200. I know Chloe's mom's like, oh, well, you owe her the world. I don't owe her shit. You know what? You owe her more than fucking me, bitch. So why don't you get off your ass and support her? Now, I don't owe her anything. Matter of fact, look what I've done for the entire time. I mean, I've been sitting here, and basically, you know, I've done everything I can. I mean, look, I applied almost all my money for the movie. Yeah, and I just found out from the gas station today. I stopped. There's 3 in the vicinity where we live, 3 Shell stations. Not one of them had a Ford U-Haul go through there. Except for Monday morning when I found out the truck was not filled properly. Because Chloe wanted to order about $20, $30 additional as opposed to go to gas. Instead, I ended up paying $63 for the $62 additional for the truck, and then $40 additional for the day. And because it was dropped off 15 minutes after 5, even though the truck was going on a Sunday, I'm disputing the $40 charge because, you know, and Chloe's like, oh, well, I was at the gas station. Well, guy would realize that she's driving a big U-Haul. She didn't. She basically talked to me more and then said, oh, well, you know, I've done this, and then, you know, she's hoarding her money, and she's like, well, I need to go and take a trip over to the bank to make sure I put money into it, and you're going to have to help pay it. So I'm supposed to pay $20 for her to go over to on the ferry, just go put money in the bank, because she has bad banking, you know, her bank, US Bank. So she's going to have to find a way to ride a bus and get to where she's going, take care of it, and then come back, and I mean, to me, just to go 4 miles from the ferry terminal in Anacortes, just go to the bank and, like, you know. So you got all this stuff, and you got her, and then she's like, you know, like, I don't know. I mean, what's what happened? She told me to go home and deal with the repairman today. She didn't want to. I mean, our fridge is out. I'm here. I want to try out my new game. And I want to loaf around. I mean, look. She's got the kitchen in tear apart. And one of my neighbors like, well, do you want me to help you? And I was like, I'd appreciate it, but don't push yourself. Well, Chloe's like, oh, well, you know, I need to do this. I need to do that. But she's got clothes lying on her thing, and the manager said no clothes. Well, I got boxes laying around. I need to open up, you know, laptop and games. Yeah, I think that was the, I don't even know what's in that, actually. Was it sealed or not sealed? Or, I think that was closed. Oh yeah, the box is almost empty. So yeah, that part of my desktop's in there, but all the games are taken out. So, well, you get the idea, you know. I mean, I'm trying my best, and yet, you know, my as you all know, my temperament is pretty cool. That is really cool. You know, I'm looking forward to trying it out. And with this, of all things, you know, Super Metroid. I mean, literally, I wanted to play it again, but I didn't want to pay $80 just for a system that's got it all built in. You know, Super Metroid. So that system looks cool. You know, Super NES Mini, but I mean, I'm one of those that I have my own thoughts on what games should be. You know, so. So anyways, like I said, I'm excited, I'm happy. You know, I just gotta get around to doing some stuff. My birthday's came and gone, so always like, well, I'll promise, you know, But Chloe, promises don't mean jack crap to her. As long as she gets what she wants, that's me. But like I said, I gotta pay 2 months on rent, and then the rest of my money is mine to do whatever, and because the mail's being really delayed. But see, here's how it works. We live on an island, so Anacortes gets the cable or underwater cable gets disconnected, we lose the internet. Well, some of the money from the night sale I would get buy some games, but I also was gonna get a cell phone. And pay on the layaway that I'm setting up because, Chloe's like, well, I need my Xbox One. So, the bottom line is the Xbox One, for her will be hooked up in her room at Christmas time, which means her mom will be like, oh, well, the thing is, we don't have enough HDMI on the TV, and so I found a deal at Walmart for layaway for a bigger TV. The one in the living room will go into Chloe's room, and I will have. If you didn't notice, my NES TV is right here, Super NES. I got it wired in, and then I got games to play. My 26-inch TV, I should move that in here, but the problem is I need a TV stand, and Chloe took the TV stand into her room. So currently the other TV for this game room isn't set up. I could put the 55-inch in here. Chloe to kiss my butt, but the thing is, Chloe doesn't pay rent, instead of planning to pay rent, she's just like, I'm gonna live here and not pay rent. And so, a lot of people, like my sister Tara, she's like, don't deal with freaking Chloe's mom, this snatch hit. And, I deal with it in my own way, so, this community is so good that, you can just go in and place and say, hey, the librarian, they come up, and they're like, hey, the internet's still down, and I go, I don't know if we haven't been installed yet, and they're like, oh. But anyways, like I said, Chloe, of course, she doesn't want to leave. She's just at the library. She's like, you deal with repairman. The thing is I gotta dig around for a pot. That's the other thing. I gotta find a pot so I can actually cook my dinner. You think I should just use it? I went shopping, right? And I got ramen bowls. And she's like, I'll share my ramen bowls. Share yours when I bought them. And that's why I went with flavors that she doesn't like in the top ramen. So I'm gonna make top ramen, right? And then she's like, and I'm like, it's mine. Food bank. So, and we're supposed to go to food bank, but we can't do it. So we have an appointment on Monday, and we have to be here a while before we can use the food bank. And so Chloe's like, we're gonna go hungry. It's like, no, we're not. I'm gonna help my mom for fun. No, you're not. Literally, hoarding money for tobacco and then worrying about it. Look, I got a few expenses I still got to take care of. I got to go find a vet. I got to find a doctor, and I also want the internet so I can check out the restaurants. Maybe I'll go to a meal for myself. But the problem is, I can't do it without her. So if I take a walk, I'm gonna have to take a walk by myself. Then I'm gonna have to figure out how to get there. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get home. And eventually, I'll know my way around town pretty good, so I can just go down there and do what I wish. I mean, literally, I just want to try out some of the local foods. I mean, they seem better than, than fast food, and I'm trying to avoid fast food. I mean, when I'm a fairy, I'll grab a couple hot dogs, just because it's the hot dogs, and I love hot dogs, and especially, a good tasting hot dog. They have some 3/4 pound or third pound hot dogs on the ferry, there's this place, as I told you, I want to try out that has a jumbo hot dog. Well, he's like, I don't want a jumbo hot dog. Well, I didn't invite you to have a jumbo hot dog. I mean, literally, the model library opens 1 to 5. You know what that means? Going there, hurting my neck, getting my business done, and so forth and so on. I mean, literally, I'm at my wit's end when it comes to trying to please everyone. I mean, literally. I mean, I got garbage to remove. I got more garbage to remove. I got other things to do. I got to get this chair prepped and, etc. But I can't do it all because I need help. And right now, I'm not getting it. All I'm getting is, you do it yourself. You do it yourself. It's like, as soon as we got everything unloaded and most everything unpacked, it's like, now it's my turn to just finish it, put everything away, and let her just brick the do the whack the horizontal monkey. I mean, literally, I'm worried about a hormone doctor. Now, why don't you need to find a hormone doctor for a kid? We need. I mean, look at it. You give her the option, she can do it herself. You know. I mean, she thinks it's all about her. Oh, well, you've had your time. You're 40 years old now. Yeah, give it to a 30-year-old. She needs to have it. And, she bitches about how this one Hill Jack from Kentucky just had FFS on Medicare and it pissed her off. She's like, when am I going to get this? When am I going to and let me just tell you for the record, everyone, the reason she's been denied Social Security, alright? Is because, she's not on meds. She wants to drink. Rum's her advice. There was her advice until it was too expensive. So she's just like, as TJ would say, she's got the mentality. She wants to work, but she doesn't want to work. But freeload, she doesn't want to freeload. I mean, I for one can't do everything myself, So, the next plan, like I said, is I gotta find the pots and make up dinner. And, I'm gonna make up ramen. That's my dinner tonight. And then I want to loaf around and we were gonna have sausages tonight, but we had to quick freeze them because our refrigerator went out. So I gotta plug it in, see if it works, and then go from there. We were in our beer stacks in the freezer freaking warm. And we're warm when I opened. The water was becoming warm too. But you know how it is. And she expects me to pay for her train travel and her bus fare and everything else for surgery. It's like we just moved. Well, I don't want Tara or this person or that person or these freaking old fuddy duddies get their surgery before me. I'm entitled and it's mine. In some ways I think TK is right. Pay into the system, day, and you're entitled to it. I mean, literally. But again, you have to fight for it and all this stuff. So technically, you get the idea, And I hear people, oh, well, with voice hardware, sorry. To the training community, every damn thing is medically necessary to get them and land them a guy. Out here, I'm starting to think each their own. Literally. So anyways, everyone, I love you dearly. Thanks for letting me vent a bit, and you guys also know, with everything I'm paying, my sister Tara is like, I'm not gonna have any extra money because of mooch bag McGee, and her damn internet, she wants to be treated like a queen. She's like, I'm queen, you're just a pauper. And it's like, I've done everything I can. It's all in her hands. I mean, I'm not gonna fucking sit here and basically say, hey, you didn't get disability because you're not taking your meds. Again, you're not gonna get disability to go next month to the hearing because, I mean, all I hear is, next month I'm gonna spend all my money on a phone. Next month I'm gonna spend all my money on this. Next month. Doesn't anyone have any concept? Yeah, next month. I mean, look, I got 4 payments set up for Layla. I mean, when I get everything taken care of, there's gonna be a badass Christmas. I'm not gonna deal with. Oh, next month. Oh, you need to help me find a private practice that takes Medicaid. You need to. I need to? Oh. Look, I already talked to people. I've already made arrangements. I'm going to be looking at getting T-Mobile in the next couple of months. When the nice money comes in, I'm buying a phone. I'm going to take myself out to eat. I mean, there's many restaurants here, and there's many coffee shops. I might just spend the day hopping from one coffee shop to the next, getting a huge high on jonesing and coffee, and just be like, oh yeah, I mean, shouldn't I just spend like $20, $30 and just hit up the coffee shops around Friday Harbor? And try them out. I mean, all I hear is, you want to sip? Oh, I can't do coffee. Oh, I can't. I mean, look, there's a shop that sells cheese and wine. I mean, literally sit down and have it's a cheese place. Everyone knows I love my cheese, so I mean, when I was in that hospital after surgery, I was eating the Tillamook cheese platter, and I was like, oh yeah, but you know what? When that did come out, I was like, brrr. I just love how I'm basically sitting here and I'm called too disabled yet. I'm on disability yet. She isn't. But anyway, it's almost 4:30. I'm gonna have to get some time to find the box. So, with that said, everyone, thanks for listening in. Thank you for my little rant. I think something's gonna have to change soon, and I will figure it out and let you all know what happens. So, I put my foot down, and that's that. I mean, I'm living in a home where things have to be done, and she wants disability, she's gonna have to help herself. I can't do everything for her. I'm not her slave. With that said, please subscribe, please post comments, please feedback, suggestions. Keep it nice is all we ask. Enjoy your day. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Hold the fun even for the dogs. Thanks for watching Buttercup.